What is going on, guys? This is Prodigy, and this little intro clip right here is just one of many examples of why Skyjacked is my least favorite map in this DLC. You'll see here I try and kill that guy in the top of the window across the map, but this guy comes up behind me, so it was a good kill on his part. Then I'm going to come up over here in the back spawn, and I got to hear they call it a UAV, so I'm going to try and take that out. You're going to see, and I get killed again, which again is nothing's wrong with that. But you'll see that from here on out, each time I spawn, there's an enemy literally like right around the corner, and I have almost no time to react each time that I spawn. And it was really getting frustrating because I would spawn and literally, like I just said, I have no time to react. They already clearly know that I'm spawning in the same area, and I just keep spawning in the same areas over and over again, the same general areas, not the same exact areas, but still nonetheless, it just gets really frustrating when I keep spawning there, and I have literally no distance or separation really from me and the enemies. So I really think the spawns on this map are very messed up and need to be reworked or something or whatever. But I mean, it's probably, I don't know what's going on here, but so far Skyjacked has been my least favorite DLC map. So enough from that. That was just a little intro clip, but what you guys are looking at now is me playing some domination on Infection. This is probably still my favorite map in the game, even with the DLC. The DLC was kind of a letdown. You know, I was expecting the maps to be a little bit better than what they were, but I mean, none of them really just impressed me like that. Splash is alright. It's a little bigger than I'd like it to be. Same with Rise. Rise is a very nice looking map, but I just feel it's too big, has too many buildings, has too many corners. So, I mean, I like it sometimes I don't, but I mean, it is what it is. So, not overall too impressed with the DLC map. If I had to rank them, I'd say Skyjacked is my least favorite. Then at number 3 would be Gauntlet, and I don't really like that one either. And then, you can put Splash or Rise either at number 1 or number 2. It doesn't really matter. I don't really like them either. But I mean, hey, they're definitely not terrible maps. They're not the worst maps I've seen, but they're definitely not the best, and it's definitely less than what I was expecting from Treyarch. So, hey. So moving on from that, we're going to get into the actual gameplay here, which is me playing some domination here on Infection. Still one of my favorite maps in the game. Actually, I want to go ahead and say this is my favorite map in Black Ops 3, even with the DLC. This map it's just really good. It plays nicely, it flows, it has a true 3-lane system, and it's not too many buildings. It's a nice balance between buildings and open areas. So it's just a fantastic map in my opinion. So this is my favorite map so far in Black Ops 3. So yeah, but like I was saying earlier, the matchmaking in this game at its current state really brought out my inner tryhard, because a lot of people were freaking out about saying there was skill-based matchmaking in the game, and I don't think that's the case. I don't think there's skill-based matchmaking in the game, but just the amount of limited players that have the Awakening DLC downloaded, and that just really limits the amount of players that you're able to match up with, and it's resulted in bad connections, and it feels like there's skill-based matchmaking there, when in reality there isn't. So even though I say there's no skill-based matchmaking, the matchmaking differences are definitely noticeable, but hopefully those will get ironed out over time. So we can only hope. But yeah, so I don't even want to talk about Call of Duty today. I want to talk about the Super Bowl, because it's Super Bowl Sunday if you guys are watching this when I upload it. But it's Sunday right now. It's about 11:30 a.m. And I'm excited, man. This is the last couple of Super Bowls have been all right to me, but this one looks like it's going to be a really good matchup. Obviously Cam Newton is on fire right now. He just won MVP, so it's official. Cam Newton is the MVP. Couldn't be happier for him. He's a great guy, great quarterback, and he's a guy who can do some crazy things on the field. So All the respect goes to Cam Newton. And, obviously on the opposite end, we got Peyton Manning, who was one of the OGs in the game, arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And, nothing but respect for Peyton Manning. This is really, really going to be a good matchup because, the Denver Broncos defense is just amazing. The best defense in the league. And the Panthers offense is amazing. They obviously didn't finish undefeated. They ended up losing one game towards the end of the season. But still, nonetheless, the Panthers offense is amazing. And the Panthers defense is amazing as well. And obviously, when you have Peyton Manning as your quarterback, you can never really be counted out. Because, you say what you want about Peyton Manning. He's old or whatever. But that man is a true quarterback, His intelligence, his football IQ is really matched by very few people in the game today. And that cannot be overlooked. That cannot be undervalued. And you really have to watch out for that if you're on any NFL team. If you have to go against Peyton Manning, you can never count him out. Obviously age has gotten to him, but he's still Peyton Manning nonetheless. And he can still do great things like we saw him do this season and in the playoffs. Despite injuries, despite everything, he's still Peyton Manning, and I'm really, really excited to see this Super Bowl, man. I wonder if I should go to somebody's house and, mooch off them and eat their food and see if they're having a Super Bowl party. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Dave & Buster's, actually, if you have a Dave & Buster's where you live, I don't know where you guys are from, obviously, but if you have a Dave & Buster's where you live, I'm pretty sure they're doing all-you-can-eat wings for like $19.99, and I might have to swing by there because that does not sound like too bad of a deal. I already consider myself a wing connoisseur of sorts, if you wanna put a title to it, but yeah, all you can eat wings for $19.99. Grab you and a couple friends, go over there and get some wings, nonstop. That doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. But yeah, man. So honestly, if I had to give a prediction for this game coming up, I'd have to say the Panthers are going to take it because you guys heard me. I was giving all respect to Peyton Manning and all that. And I still give all respect to Peyton Manning. Like I said, he's one of the OGs of the game today, next to Tom Brady, of course. But the Panthers are just on a roll right now, man. You can't stop the Panthers, man. Especially in this postseason, like the Panthers are on another level right now. Especially Cam Newton. That man is doing things on the field that, just leaves people with their mouths wide open. The dude is crazy talented. He can get the ball. He can not get the ball. He can get the job done for sure, and he knows how to win games. He's been proving it all season. People have been saying, it's just a fluke, and they're gonna lose eventually. They're not gonna make it far in the playoffs. Right now he's proving everybody wrong, and then Cam Newton is showing people he not only knows how to win games, he knows how to win big games. And every single playoff game, I don't care what you say, is a big game, and he has been winning them, and he has been winning them convincingly. All right, so, there's no argument that Cam Newton and the Panthers are on fire right now. And like I said earlier, Cam Newton just won MVP, and I'm really happy about that. Cam Newton, like I said, great guy and very talented, and I definitely think this MVP award was much deserved. And Tom Brady and Carson Palmer, I believe, finished second in the MVP voting. So shouts out to them, too. Obviously, those are great players, too, but Cam Newton definitely deserved this MVP award, So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see some football action. I'm excited, but it's also kind of bittersweet because this is obviously the last NFL game of the year. Well, not of the year, of the season. And, won't see any football for a while. And I love football season, man. So it's going to be a little bittersweet to see it go today. But like I said, this is going to be a great game. And I really cannot wait to watch it. We'll see Cam Newton dab in the end zone a little bit. Or he might come up with something new today. He might come up with a special Super Bowl special super edition dab, Maybe he'll surprise us with something new. Who knows? You never know with Cam Newton, man. He's so much fun to watch, just watching him do his different things, and whether it's a first down, a touchdown, a long 50-yard pass, it's just so much fun watching him, because you can tell he's just really having fun with the game right now. I know a lot of people call him, like, he says he has no class or he's immature or whatever, but I mean, who cares about all that, man? It's football. It's a game. These guys are getting paid to do something they love, and it's a game, let them have fun with it. Let them do what they do. I mean, as long as they're doing what they need to do on the field, how somebody celebrates, how somebody, expresses their happiness shouldn't really be an issue. I mean, if they want to celebrate in the end zone, let them celebrate in the end zone. If they want to celebrate and dance after a big play, I don't see the problem in letting them do that. These guys are literally getting paid millions to play a game. So let's let them just have fun with the game. A lot of people try to take things a little too seriously sometimes. I truly believe that a lot of us just need to lighten up and let these guys have fun, man, because they're doing things out there that some of us dream we could do. So let's not try and hate on too much on the next man for one to celebrate after, achieving something as great as he has achieved. So, I mean, you got to respect it. You got to respect the man who's won as many games as he has and is in the position that he's in right now. I don't think we really have the right to call an MVP Super Bowl quarterback immature or classless. Because, I mean, come on, guys. Like, they're playing a game for a living, and they're just having fun with it. And Cam Newton's a great guy, man. Like, forget all the on-field stuff. On and off the field, Cam Newton is undoubtedly a great guy, and I'm sure anybody who knows him would say the same thing. So, obviously, all respects go out to Cam Newton. Once again, all respects to Peyton Manning. I was about to say Tom Brady, but he's not in the Super Bowl. Sorry, Patriots fans. This is not your year. But, all respects to these guys. Cannot wait to watch the Super Bowl tonight. It's going to be a very, very fun watch. So, that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. But that's all for today, guys. This is Prodigy. Thanks for listening.